Oh, there's Mount Robson on day, what am I, day 4? Yeah. Well, there's Mount Robson on day 4. You can see just a little cloud near the top there. But other than that, you get to see the top, which is nice. The campground is just in there. And if we walk a little bit this way, there's a orange tent. There's a green neck tent. Mine's back in there somewhere. There's the pass to Robson. I went up there yesterday. Not to Robson, I only went a couple kilometers in just to see what it was like. And yeah, that was a recovery day. I took this trail out, and then there's another trail that goes back over there to the ranger station, and then just come back along here. But I'm heading this way today, excuse me. Oh, third one there? Nope. Let's see, where's the sun coming from? Over there. I think I can probably get by holding you there. So yesterday, as I record, it started raining at 5. It was raining. I finally just dove into the tent at 8:30 to get out of the rain. I don't know how much longer it rained for. And just snoozed on and off. And finally fell asleep after a few hours. And then got up a little after 8 today. Had breakfast, nice leisurely breakfast. Guys were there that are starting the fire, so we had a fire this morning. Tried to keep the bugs away for a little while. Although the bugs are out again now. Then I went back to the tent, took the sleeping bag out to air out, and made sure everything was going to dry out pretty much. And now I've left it in partially open, but not completely, because I want it to get nice and dry inside, get rid of some humidity. But if it rains, I want to make sure that it's not going to get inside. So flies on, but only partially done up. Oh look, a fork in the trail. It's pretty evident which way you're going to go here. Well, you could go explore, I guess. Well, when you get fields of these purple flowers, which smell really nice, you get a big field of them. I noticed that yesterday. Forecast for today is only 10% rain, but yesterday was only 20% when we got a good hammering, so who knows what that means. Using the little day pack that I bought. Just have rain gear, first aid kit, some snacks, bear spray, water. Oh, I forgot to bring my water filter. I was going to bring that as well, but I think my 710 liters will do fine for where I'm off to. Trail along here is pretty easy. Nice footing as well. It's not that rocky stuff and roots. Tied my right boot a little bit looser today on the bottom to see if that helps. But other than that, it's mostly another recovery day. I found that climb up to Berg was, I guess, a little more than my body was ready for. And as such, it takes a day or two to recover. Well, good thing I booked a couple of days. Ramen for dinner last night was nice. Probably could have used more calories, but it was still a nice dinner. Oh, you've got a signpost of some kind here. Guess I'm walking over to BC. Alberta. Yeah. Let's see what all these signs say here. Moose River. Well, I'm not going that way. There's a Berg Lake trail map. You can buy those for, I think, 14 bucks or something at the trailhead. I might do that just as a souvenir. Warnings. There's wildlife cameras. North Boundary Trail. Some issues. Robson Pass. Adolphus Lake, 1.6K return. Coleman Glacier, 21.6. North Boundary to Rock Lake, 133. Yeah, I don't think we're doing that tonight. Some decent elevation as well. And then this just shows the map. There's the Berg Lake Campground. There's Robson Pass. So we're here. And I was just going to hike along here. It depends what the terrain is like. I don't want a bunch of up and down. So we'll go for a ways along here and see what it's like. This is the blown up one that shows the whole North Boundary Trail along here to there, or you can come out there as well. Of course, then you got to get from there over to there or there or wherever. And then over here we have the National Park boundary. Which looks like this. So you get to do the, I'm in BC, I'm in Alberta. At least I think it's provincial. So we're in Berg Lake Provincial Park, and we're in Jasper National Park. Yeah, that says Alberta on that side. We go around here, it says BC, so had to pay tax. Provincial sales tax here. Go over to here. No provincial sales tax yet, but that could change. Oh, and there seems to be through here. Seems I'm just hiking around looking at stuff. From here, it looks like a bear bin. Although I don't know what it's doing out here. Yeah, it's food storage. There's a sign on it. It seems to be in the middle of nowhere, though. I don't know if this is a camping area or what. But, or if it's a staging area, leave stuff here for day trips. Okay. Looks like it's for a helicopter. And you can see here, this would be ideal helicopter landing site. Anywho, now that we're off course, we'll head back to the trail and then head up to Adolphus and see what things are like. And that's the opposite side to Mount Robson. And there's the sign. The opposite side says what? Yeah, you have to kind of check with the rangers if you don't have it. This is what I'll be doing tomorrow. To Berg is a couple kilometers. Then Emperor Falls is, so it's a 15, 16, 150 meters. And then we drop down to, well, eventually to Kinney Lake, which is 500-meter drop. And then another, 150 or so to the parking lot for a total of 22K. Be an interesting day. Again, this is a shot of the trail. Well, a map of the trail from where we are out back to Kinney, from there all the way down. Once you're to this spot in Kinney, it's pretty easy going out, pretty flat and gentle downhill. But to get there, there's a chunk over here which is along a scree slope, and then there's this big one all the way down here, and then down to, I guess, about there. That's tomorrow. So, well, I'm at the Adolphus Lake Campground. It's a little more rustic. You can see there's a fire pit. There's a bear pole. And then I guess you just camp wherever you want around here. I mean, there's some okay spots right here. I haven't explored it all. The flies are pretty thick. And while I've got some stuff on my legs, it's interesting because they fly in, touch, and fly off. Whereas in other spots, like my hands, they'll fly in and stay. I don't know why that guy's staying there. I'm gonna get rid of him. Oh, there, he's gone. Yeah. So, it's a bit of a battle with the insects here. I won't be staying long. I didn't put any repellent on my hands or face because I don't really like it on there. The Picardin that I'm using seems to help on my legs, but there's just so many of them right now that they're everywhere. Can't see the lake from here, but you can see the mountains over there a little bit. Yeah, this is mostly a secluded spot. Gonna have a few M&Ms, I guess, and then head back. Okay, there. The insects are just way too frequent. Not able to stay around there at all. Not with that. They're just getting swarmed. Even got to the point of where I've got insect repellent on. They saying it was worth, I wonder what those plants are there. I have to check that out. Anyway, they didn't even care about insect repellent anymore. Let's see. There's a river rushing by. Here's a stream. Got to cross the stream. Well, kind of got, It's a little mucky through here. There's a few mucky sections, and I didn't bring gaiters, but it's okay. The bushes are dry, so there's no real issue. Just get a little bit of mud on the boots. You can see it's a little swampy through here. High water mark. So the trail varies. Had to get rid of a fly. Some of it's pretty easy going. I have to do a little bit of climbing going back, but now that we're doing a little bit of climbing, we're pretty much out of the mud. It's not a steep climb. And then once you get over the little climb and a little bit higher, dries out in the forest, and it's just a nice little walk. You can see there we got some deer tracks. That's all I've seen are some deer. I haven't seen anything else. Well, I haven't seen any actual deer. All I've seen are deer tracks. No other tracks of any kind. Not that I'm an expert tracker at the best of times anyway, but I know a few. People tracks. Deer tracks. Well, that may be something different. It's more cloven with a little blowdown. Yeah, there's a few blowdowns around here, but nothing difficult or technical or anything. Just usually a path around it. Some flowers. Red. Purple. More purple in there. More red in here. So just through this, oh, there's some nice purple ones here. And then some more of this paintbrush or whatever it is. Some yellow buttercups, I think. Yeah, this is just a nice little kind of meadowy area. Little mucky here. Another blowdown. Just approaching another creek. That's why it's getting a little mucky. There, you can see the creek up there. Well, the path goes kind of that way. I found out on this little route there's better stepping stones. As you can see here, need my poles to steady for this first one anyway. There we go. And it's just a matter of walk across the rocks. And you're back on the other side. It's a nice open area here. Interesting how, well, it's a little muddy here, but the trail, it's managed to get growth on it, even though people have been along it. Doesn't look like typical trail. I didn't bother taking my shoe off. I just wanted to see what my foot would be like with a short break and then going, and it doesn't feel bad. But which is good. You know, I had 25 pounds on my back. It's gonna probably feel a bit different, but we're gonna find that out tomorrow. See, little tiny blowdowns. Just need to step there, and you're over it. Gentle uphill, but enough to get me breathing a little heavier.